placed first.
Stop prediction.
The ones that they lost, they looked really bad. But LNG
OMG versus LNG, game 3.
Going out 0-2 style, ending in 20-minute games.
Yes.
This is kind of the situation we're in now. OMG making LNG super awkward and out of their element. And I think all of these games were
Get in there, guys.
one-sided.
Yeah, they were all so one-sided. And again, I draw back to what's, making it so hard for LNG is that OMG are just throwing everything at the wall.
Get in there, guys.
Loose, keep the pace up. No time.
Good odds right now for the 2-1. Good odds. A lot of homies are all inning on the yes 3-0.
There's nothing that
Holy, great odds right now on no 2-1.
Kind of off your comfort. Then just a team that's not able to kind of deal with that setup as we come back in as OMG and LNG jump into picks and bans for the third and potentially final time.
Remember when you called me a copium dealer when I said OMG makes a mistake?
That is the question.
Yes, actually I don't remember.
Rumble ban, as I believe all three.
Everything I say is fucking perfect.
The same so far. And OMG banning up the Lee Sin here. I want to see LNG take away this Xayah, please.
Okay, first speak.
No!
Go for the Wukong again. Xayah Rakan, you would imagine, will be the lock.
Xayah Rakan.
The Samira from Abel.
I am Rakan.
Nice pick for him. It is something he does tend to love it. But
ooh, I love birds.
So it's not as good, even though it probably wasn't as good when he thought.
All right, guys, this series is kind of slow. I have a meeting at 3.
Take this one back in, and we are
I have a meeting at 3. Rumble ban, what did I miss? It seems like you missed OMG's whole season, baby.
As well. You're going down where the Zeri just feels like it's just you have to go for it.
And now they're gonna
pick Annie here because we know that if you give Scout the Annie, he is not going to be able to carry. The Ari is something very good. The
lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Give me. I thought they were gonna go Silas. House on OMG. House. Our house. In the middle of the street. Our house.
Maybe
our house.
Maybe we'll see an Alawi, but
in the middle of the street. Our house. Dum dum dum.
Yeah, I mean it's I like that we're getting Scout onto the RE. This is something that we talked about with Top Esports as well, is that when we see people
Maokai ban. Maokai ban.
That is where I feel super confident.
Maokai ban. There's no way you open Silas. Right now. Just ban the Silas, please.
I thought they were going to kind of, give Scout the best
ban the Silas.
They possibly could and make sure
just ban Silas.
They're going into jungle. They're saying like,
ban Silas.
Away here. We're going to take the Wukong, give our Tarzan a little bit more agency. They're going to ban away the Silas at the end of it all here. But I mean, OMG could just go with the Elise into the matchup. I will say it doesn't have the same kind of team fighting.
Give me own. Honestly, I'm down for a little Akali too. I'm down for a little Akali.
Very amazing managed solo laners to go alongside that Sejuani. It is going to be jungle counter R5 for OMG for this.
Feliz Navidad.
2 times in a row, but that is just going to be a Sejuani.
Feliz Navidad.
Going to respond to this because you need a powerful.
Feliz Navidad.
For this early game skirmishing potential.
I mean, they did hover the Lilia. I'm not going to say anything about it.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
You'll go with the very obvious option of the Sejuani. I'm going to go with the Giga Chad option of the Lilia.
No.
Zika goes back towards this mouth.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Right now, people are not enjoying the mouth fight kind of setup right now. It does feel like you are just an old bot, and that's it. I would have preferred the Scion, to be perfectly honest. But it does feel like it's just something that can.
Sejuani is turbo.
The Cassante kind of not dying.
Sejuani is turbo.
Some
Sejuani is turbo. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I am converted to OMG. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me.
OMG.
Forgive me.
Basically the exact same.
Forgive me.
Number 2, if not in game number 1.
Forgive me.
Take these 5v5s.
Forgive me.
I'm really glad that during BP phase you can see the cameras of the casters, because when I saw the mouse getting locked in, my eyebrows.
Bro, I need to check my cards here. I have some LPL cards. Maybe I have some legends.
Compared to game 2, but LNG has switched it up a little bit, switching out the.
Let's see here.
Hopefully we do see a lot more safer play.
Holy shit, you guys can see my background, my luggage. This is what I've been trying to hide from you guys, and now you see it. GG. There's my luggage, my clothes. That's not a good look.
you can work off those resets, but the question is,
GG.
can you get those resets is the first problem. As
nice.
Malphite Wukong into the Zai, it's going to be a struggle trying
I have Flandre.
She gets ahead again.
I have Fofo.
Yeah, I mean, we saw in the last
Fofo's cool.
Say the Lulu,
Shanks.
definitely not as easy to kill level 1 as the Annie.
Oh, look at those handsome devils.
Game ends up going against Hong in this particular one, but LNG
Ale is gangster. Okay, Ale is a good card.
Likely position of being
Dominator.
game away from elimination from the LPL 2023.
OMG new. OMG Aki. Guys, I have OMG Aki. I have OMG Aki card. Yes.
It's been all OMG so far this series. LNG need to have something special come out.
Top esports Casa.
The Zaya Rakan just kind of absolutely
FPX Tian. Cursed. That's cursed.
Danger Zone, the bottom lane of
FPX Doimbi. That's also cursed.
When it comes to this best of
Okay,
series.
we actually have it, guys. We actually have the cards. I was an OMG fan all the time.
Single fight.
Cash rules everything around me, cream.
Jaios went, we now come back. Pure silence. This is in Suzhou, which is the native home of LNG. This is a home arena. And that's why I feel like we're a little bit
let's go back to the game.
Scared.
I got 1K on LNG map 3. Why?
In the crowd.
Why?
Wait to see how
this serious?
Matchup goes. This time around, I will say that we are not going to.
You put 1K on LNG map 3. Are you mad?
Ideas of where LNG
are you mad?
Is going to be starting, and it's going to be key to see where he's able to kind of bring that lack of information to light here in the in the first few minutes of the game.
The thing I liked about Tarzan the most is when he locks in something like the Lee Sin or the Elise.
OMG is full AD into Malphite. That shit doesn't fucking matter.
His bottom side where he's able to pull off a lot of illegal dives because Scowl is always getting that lane party.
Let's get into a full game, full AD into Malphite.
But Tarzan,
his Malphite was just bad.
Games in a row now, we saw how silent his performance was in that early game, getting completely out-tempoed by Aki. So hopefully he can pick it up for this game 3. Difficult missing the first W is the first.
Lulu definitely is an improvement. I give you that.
I like that. I like the optimism.
I'm sniffing some copium right now because surely LNG isn't going to go out 3-0.
That's a good point. Lulu is definitely an improvement from Annie.
From two of our best teams, right, Oshin?
Oh, he snuck in. He snuck in. He dodged the wards, guys. He dodged the ward.
This could be dangerous. Aki is skirted around everything. They don't know where he is. There's going to be at least a flash blown, you would imagine. Scout looks to try and just get level 3.
Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Hit the Q, baby. Baby mama Juju.
And it was all about bot lane, but now Cream and Aki are proving their 2v2 to be just a little bit too much for LNG.
He dodged the ward, man. He dodged the ward. And it's all over.
Perfect flash E from the Sejuani, and even the charm landing on
OMG want to go home soon. No, OMG want to go to London. They want to eat beans. They want to eat beans for breakfast, baby. Beans.
But we already see the same proactiveness from OMG. We're gonna get a replay of the ward just.
They want to eat beans.
By the hairs of this beans. Man. And she walks behind.
Wow, Aki.
Scout in. Aki was around. Sorry, Tarzan was around, but they just
holy
didn't
shit.
know. The ward is so sad.
My LPL cards are just getting value, guys.
It's a game of inches. That is literally the definition. Hell, not even inches, millimeters in this, because we use metric system in this game. But it doesn't
London have the worst airport? I think Heathrow is pretty decent.
Goes for OMG. Feels like it goes against
I think the only issue is
LNG.
it's way too big.
Couple of seconds in the difference there. He spots him out. No harm, no foul. If he doesn't throw it over the wall and instead puts it on the brush, he spots him out. No harm, no foul. It's all good, but it's just those little moments that come out of it that just unfortunate there for LNG. But for OMG, this is a fantastic start, especially for someone like Cream, who we saw what he could do in terms of just setting up his team on this Scout game number 2.
Actually, Cream just channeled his inner Zeka today. And he just... His PTSD was good.
The answer for this game 3, they are just looking for those 5v5 forces with Zika on his Malphite 2 games in a row now. And The good thing is Xayah isn't fed. As long as Xayah is relatively weak, then she can't cut through the front line of LNG because you do have Wukong and Malphite most likely going
good point from Kitty. Good point.
But Scout on this Ahri, he needs to get his hands onto the enemy AD carry as well, which is doable with that ultimate available.
Absolutely. We'll just kind of wait to see again. Apart from that first early blood, not really going to be seeing much health happening yet. We talked about it in the first game, but Tarzan on...
I wonder if they can find a way to pressure mid still during this no flash window.
OMG, where
Zika's outlaning him so fucking hard somehow in top. I don't know how Sandy has no potion versus potion. Has to base some frozen wave. Is that really something else? It's cool.
For 3 games in a row.
Green's gonna be 60 on this wave. And then they're gonna push over Drake. It's a big Drake. Morph is just busted. His under lane is very strong. But top lane is TP top. Huge Drake. Big one for OMG. Humongous dungus is what we call it. Holy shit. So genius. Just pick Sejuani for the full melee boys.
Hopes for LNG to have that reverse sweep.
If OMG loses one, then I am just cursed. When I decide to become a fan, then you start to lose.
They got to allow it. They got to see that,
thing is, I'm not sleeping at all. Like, if I sleep, then the underdog wins the game. And obviously, currently, LNG is an underdog. Maybe not coming into the series, but currently, they're the underdog. Rakan does count as melee, yeah, they changed that. Aki just goes towards the Krabby. The Krabby Patty. Okay. Feathers. Okay. Placement with feathers. It's not ideal for this. Break out the blanket, make it spicy. Isn't the 48-hour stream this week? Yes, it is. This weekend. This weekend. No more grass for Rakan top. Nah, sadly not. That shit is only good into Shen. Try to play it against any human matchup and... Oh, okay, this is good for LNG. Good trade for LNG. Okay. Very hard there. They split the feathers and split DPS. You can't split DPS ever with Xayah. And no sleep, I'm gonna sleep, but on stream.
For the Zeri, because you have so much more to be able to work with here. Zika immediately ults over the wall.
Okay, no ult for Rift Herald. That's pretty big, honestly.
He doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
Live, you want reaction chills.
Okay,
PP got 6 around. Scoots.
He should just back and go towards
Clears the pinky.
Alright.
Yeah, the fact that they have Lulu on 4-5, I don't know why they didn't ban Lulu 4-5. They banned Jax and Gwen. I think banning Lulu is way more important, like they did in the previous game.
But without the tempo from their own support, so LNG can realistically move people towards this Herald and force a 5v5 there.
Aki just being a nuisance right now, recognizing that he has an opportunity here to maybe steal away the buff.
I think Morphied ult cooldown is like 130.
Blue buff does get a reset in. Aki will pick up that himself, and with the Glacial Prison available, so difficult.
He probably runs armor, HP, and attack speed. No adaptive force.
They had moved down Scout. It didn't have priority in that mid lane. They needed to respect the fact that there were 3 people in that top side. And this is very vintage OMG. This is what we saw from them pretty much all split. It's not been the bot lane focus. It's been about these solo lanes. And, you know, they've been quiet in relative senses in this series, but they are just
Soraka has been played in LCK. It's been played in LEC.
Didn't expect this type of performance from them, but sometimes when you
there we go. No more fight ult, no party. We're securing a Cristiano Heraldo here. Huge Drake spawn as well. Huge Drake spawn. We're just gonna cross over to the TP time of both top laners. I hope they're going to use this Rift Herald now to create a circumstance. Oh, Cream just eats shit here. Oh, Cream ate a lot of shit here, but his TP is coming up.
To put up a shield, and Scout is able to kind of gain that advantage for himself. Bot lane's got itself about 20 CS lead. LP not even.
I love Ivan Top. Ivan Top I think is legit as fuck. I think Ivan Top is better than Ivan Mid, personally.
LP's been playing decent.
We played a lot of... Wunder played so much Ivan top.
And do exceptional damage in these team fights. We have seen it once or twice where
the W damage is really high. Like, you'd be surprised, guys, what kind of damage Ivan does with W.
Wait to see where they want to try and,
in what matchups is Ivan top good? Like, Ivan, for example, I pick Ivan into every Darius blind pick, and I make them regret their life.
Yeah, I think LP and Scout definitely
it's like,
stable
I want someone to pick Ivan top. Like if Adam blind picks Darius, I am picking Ivan.
It is very impossible for Azeri to play when you're dealing with the Cassante, the Yone, and now even Zaya. What's
the build? Just vibe. Moonstone.
Getting just smacked by the top side of OMG. So
Darius and Ivan is kind of the same canonically.
Back with LNG's team composition, where Zika doesn't
I'm not gonna ask.
because that was one of their biggest mistakes from game 2.
Okay, we have a Dredsky. Huge Dredsky. Does Wukong get Divine Tsundere? That is a big difference maker coming into this one. No Divine Tsundere, guys. No Divine Tsundere. I don't think SGO mid with Moonstone. Ivan was a warlord that was turned into a tree. What the fuck? So it's like Saddam Hussein. No, I don't like this, but we trade Dario ult at least. We didn't use... wait, we used Swiftness. We use Rakan ult. I think here, PP God, you should keep your ult, man.
LNG no longer have the utility to engage, so LNG catching a breather as Scout dodges the Sejuani with her tails not getting caught out.
Holy shit, imagine how based you could be if you're Ivan OTP and you call yourself George Bush. That would be like, that's so many layers, guys, so many layers.
Who's on a pretty decent champion in the early games. They're gonna have the Rift Herald drop down. Shanji comes in, Zika as well into the mid lane.
Alright, Aki! Young gets it!
And that's gonna be second dragon for OMG. Do we get a fight afterwards? Remember,
alright, more fights here. More fights here. Let's play for bot push. We have Rift Herald. The enemy needs to defend.
But OMG didn't have Rakan or Sejuani.
Okay. More fight as ult.
How do they take the second dragon in front of
nice, they peace out. Jorge Bush.
Over to Aki, not the best, but still, every single major objective for this first 15 minutes is just in the control of OMG. I think Zika TP towards mid lane, and he was just walking towards that dragon when it was already dead.
It's such a curious one. I would have loved to see exactly how low it went before
creme de la creme.
Come in. PP got enable. Looking for something here. Difficult
yeah, I think contextually always when fights are close, when fights are close to be started, it's better to burn flash than your ultimates. In a lot of cases. It's like burning flash in the long term is always worse. But in the short term, usually ultimates are stronger than flash. Within that 1 minute window, it's like, would I rather have ult up or flash up? On a lot of champions, I'd rather have ult up. But the idea is that you can ult multiple times in the window that someone has flashed down, right? But in the short term, contextually, I think burning flash is better.
We haven't seen a single cyclone from this jungler, as Yone just steals it in front of LNG Targan's face from an orb.
It's like they push you right after though, because Rakan used Swiftness, right? So they're trading, like I thought they were going to trade Ariel for Sedge ult and then play Ku.
In that jungle mid combination once
but they use Swiftness.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's hard for LNG now. You're 2 dragons down. It is an Ocean Soul, so not the most impactful in the world, but...
If I may ask, how can you afford all those great clothes and watches on an esports wage? I honestly don't have expensive clothes. I think this is a common misconception. I don't have that expensive clothes. It's like, the devil is in the details. It's like I spend a lot of money on
Ooh. And he's dead.
That was a dirty combo, we don't care.
Just thought he had a moment of peace, but you get
the key thing is find clothes that fit. The Gucci suit I got it for free, guys. The Gucci suit I got it for free.
3 or 4 so far, and Scout is just getting
I went to the Gucci store, and that's it, you know.
Got also making that rotation towards mid. Scout, Cream did a really awkward flash where his Q3 ran out, but
the Rolex Submariner, bro, I can sell it and I can make a profit.
We see this Ahri getting suffocated from the amount of jungle pressure that OMG has.
Well, Abel takes
every clothing piece is free if you're fast enough.
LP is just having a fun time in this bot side, but I don't think it matters.
But what do you spend much money?
20 CS up, but
food.
I mean, more even. It's going to be about 25 up once this wave gets pushed in. But this
Food.
is just so difficult for them to really
Zap.
do anything about it.
Huge,
now,
huge zap, huge zap.
Do they get enough damage?
Flash on that, baby. Flash on that, LP. Flash on it, baby.
Flash for Flash. LP wants to try and get this game back on track so
You have to
badly,
flash
he
over
just
the
can't
Rock and
finish
W
them
there.
off.
Like, it's fucking not allowed to not flash here. LP doesn't have the Eye of the Tiger, man. You might have a LP, but not the Eye of the Tiger.
But I don't see
Aki,
anything
Aki.
going right for this game.
Polo Rider.
Tarzan finally coming bottling for the first time.
Well, we have an Ocean
Holding
Drake.
the tower, but
We've got the Billie Eilish Drake, guys.
LNG.
See if they want to go for it.
Imagine being named after the most expensive Terran unit and not expensive in real life. Okay, Virgil Abloh, relax, yeah? I'm the most expensive man on the planet. You can't buy me. I'm the fucking Mona Lisa, baby.
Always keeping themselves so tantalizing.
Catch me with a bullet in my head before I make an OnlyFans.
A lot of the time between, you know, pro players or some of the best and, you know, some of the biggest blunders is that, you know, you think of Jackie Love back in, you know, 2022 summer.
Yeah, honestly, I've spent a lot of money on Pokemon cards. Let me know if you guys know some oiler that wants to buy my Pokemon card collection.
All the great plays he's able to do, it always becomes, you know, those small little differences that are the difference maker.
Machine. I'm seeing a trend with the teams that are getting eliminated.
I was thinking about this idea, guys.
First, it was Gala. He was space gliding.
I'll buy what you got, mate. Bro, like my collection is like 150k. So we're talking like really deep shit, okay?
Exact same position. He is trying so hard. But
what if I do this, guys? This is my OnlyFans pitch. It's called Pixels of My Testicles.
Shows you how good our
and basically I just post one pixel of my testicle.
You have to be better. You have to get the things.
Now, one pixel.
Live. TP's coming in towards that mid lane. You would imagine Zika's going to follow as well. Cream will join in on top of his team with that immortal shield bow. It's going to be a full 5v5.
12 euros a month.
There behind the pit, behind the blue.
And then
it's not really going to be a TP advantage here.
Because the photo will be like so many megapixels. It will be like after you've subscribed for like, let's say, 50,000 days. Which is more than a lifetime. Then you can like put together the pixels to make a testicle.
Scout trying to find an angle, but this is sole points for OMG.
Yeah, you have to try and stop this dragon stacking. This is the thing. OMG can just decide not to fight.
I think odds here are not too bad for LNG. Oh, good charm. Able hold the cleanse. Oh, he did. He did. He did. Oh, Scout lives. Scout lives. Scout lives. This is Sanji's moment. This is Sanji's moment. Oh, he missed the Q3. Back out, back out, back out. Huge charm, huge charm. Keeps the fight going. LP. No flash on Zaya here. LP, I have the tiger, baby. I have the tiger, LP.
LP wants to try and get it. You can see how hungry he is. But they'll take a 1-for-none and they'll take the dragon as well.
Finally, a fight winning over towards LNG as Zika landed a 3-man ultimate onto OMG, and they played with the space that they were able to create with the Zeri ultimate. Of course, Scout escaping with that ultimate as well. And when OMG used
what cards you got, Yamato? I have a full PSA 9 first edition Shining set. So all of the Shining cards. I even have the Koro Koro Mew. And then I have a sealed first edition Neo Destiny box. And then I have a bunch of like rare sealed boxes, like the Mario Luigi English, yes, English.
But that is the Wukong and Malphite combo landing onto 3 people. Shen desperately trying to kill LP, but with the Lulu
everything English. And then I have all of the base sets. Like basically all of the Wizards of the Coast sets in really good condition, like Fossil, Jungle, base set 2, everything, you know?
Take a breath. Take a breather, LNG fans. You're not out of this one just yet. Give yourselves another 4 minutes or so.
Alright, game is getting spicy, guys. The conditions of the Zeri looking good. This is a big comeback for blue side. Zeri is going to hit potentially. The thing is, the curve here for Zeri is she's not going to have a big advantage over the Zaya or when the next Drake fight hits, because she's gonna finish PD, right? Phantom Dancer. But Abel has 4 solid minutes now to farm up his item.
Obviously in about 40 seconds or so, and everyone's kind of picking up their first items.
Where do you live, bro? On my way. Bro, you're gonna rob me, man.
If he doesn't die, we still have hope in LNG. Surely it's not going to be a big fat egg next to that scoreline, but this Herald is going to be spawning in... Oh, sorry, this is Baron spawning in 20 seconds. Apologies for my contacts. But as long as Aki is able to get his hands onto someone like Scout or Hung, where they don't have the cleanse available, playing of picks is the way OMG can find these kill advantages. But LP, he is so aggressive.
Large penis.
He knows there's no one ready to kind of come back off of this. Lightning Crash comes down. PP
God.
Have anywhere to go. No,
what are you looking for, PP God?
And Tarzan takes
oh,
some damage
he might be dead.
Baron.
Okay, no.
Will use the Cyclone to get himself away. Quickness traded back. The Glacial the Glacial Prison. So it's a 2 ult for 2 ult.
It's okay, as long as the game gets prolonged, this area is only going to get stronger and stronger. As I think when it does come to an ADC versus ADC show, the Zeri will always come out.
No, LP. LP stands for large penis, guys.
I think maybe
it's like CLG Big Fat LP.
Oh, I wouldn't say 5, but 9 out of 10 are just all Zeri.
That's what his nickname was.
LP can do that with this.
LP stands for Logan Paul.
Lulu really needs to get Mikhail's however in this game.
Yo, his name was literally Big Fat LP, which stood for Big Fat Large Penis. And Riot forced him to rename. And he renamed to GG, Big Fat GG. And GG is penis in some other language.
It's all about LP. I think that's the best way we can put it. It's all about LP for LNG now. They have to make sure that the Zeri is having a Zeri moment. I was going to say he went for the fast and immediately swap back to the Runans. So
I saw that
definitely building towards the team fight rather than the...
So let's see. Zeri's farming. Zeri's farming. She's spinning her gold right now. Give me that money. Give me that money, baby. I want Navoris. Give me Navoris.
Just taking a look at Scout's build, the Haunting Guy Zhonya's, maybe...
Oh, this is a good Leandro game.
He needs to build Rabadon's third, or this Ahri is going to be doing no damage, and it truly is all up to the Zeri.
No, not like this. Honestly, it is a good window. I like it. I respect it. It's a good window. It's a good window to try to sniff, yeah? It's a good window, because he's gonna have Sejuul for the Drake anyway. So it is a good window to sniff and to test the waters. Maybe he's gonna fuck up, lose a cleanse. Chat chick, get banned type shit, you know? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I think you showed your League of Legends age.
Zone is hourglass, yeah? This is a great Sejuani ult.
You've been playing this game for too
If you
long,
understand the game, you understand the game. If you don't, no shame.
You know, lots of different things coming out of it, but finally get the
Oh, he didn't get Navori, man.
Always good to have that little bit of extra protection. Cream going towards that.
It was the other way around. He changed from GG to LP. Okay.
You would imagine.
Either way, same story stands.
With the way they're kind of going with it. Zika's foregone his mythic item for the moment to get that.
Didn't get Navori, guys. This is gonna make the fight very losing.
Spawns, and that could be key here. If he's able to get onto carries and stop them from getting that extra attack speed, reduce them down. That could be very.
Oh, they might get dove here. They might get dove here.
Looking for something. They get wow. Abel is dead. They went
wow, LNG woke up, guys. They woke up.
The tower, 3 kills, the solo laners of OMG, nowhere
they woke up.
LNG finally punishes the 1-3-1 from OMG.
Honestly,
and they find the picks they needed to start this Baron.
Honestly, guys, Steph Curry is just
22 minutes,
the smartest person on the planet.
The wombo combos are getting online for LNG, and they know what they're doing, which is getting the Zeri ahead. Now 3-0.
Steph Curry is just the smartest man on the planet.
And the Baron defending bot lane. Hung might be in a little bit of trouble here, though, so he may be forced to flash away. So we'll see what he's able to kind of do here. He's trying to dodge around as best he can. Nope, there's the knockback, and all out comes in.
I will not yield.
Away. Does he get away, though? That's the question. The knockback is good! Cassante, more like Kassanji, and now he's in a little bit of a 1v4. Trying to see if he can get out of this one here, but he's already lost his resistances, and he will fall down. Trades his life, but now you're in a 4v4 and get this Baron, so he did his job.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1 trade, but Shandy doesn't have that TP available, so LNG can realistically fight this.
Bro, why is everyone's name in this game just a penis joke?
Slowly coming online
Hung.
for 10 seconds, but I see what Hung was trying to do. He was trying to get the wards down. Can they flip this?
Alright, Sanji for Lulu. Maybe it's a good trade. Zerinult here. Zerinult. They got him. Cleansed. Cream Nold as well. Scoot now. Abel's doing damage. Abel's doing damage. There's the Malphite ult. Okay, it's GG, guys. It's GG. We have a series. We have a series, guys.
And LNG win 2 back-to-back team.
We have a series.
Shattering results for OMG as they are getting desperate. I see Aki even flashing forward.
Guys, I have a meeting at 3.
Point as well, but
I have a meeting at 3.
Getting the tempo line for
what should I do?
They don't plan on stopping in.
I have my Voice of Yamato podcast at 3 o'clock.
Wouldn't call it just yet, but it's looking mighty good right now.
What am I supposed to do?
They're getting the fights there. They're gaping their AD carry and their mid.
Cancel the meeting. What do you mean?
Safe to put out the DPS and.
It's not a meeting. Like I'm doing Voice of Yamato with Adam and Striker.
They get caught out. They lose 3, but when the dragon fight comes back after this, they use nothing. No ultimates were used at this point.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the vision was just non-existent for the side of OMG, so they didn't see.
It would be too annoying, man.
From the side, and of course, Scout followed up very nicely with this Ahri. But I think the value of Scout on this Ahri so far has been amazing. He gets into the pit and he gets everyone to 1 HP where LP is able to clean up.
And we just watch with them.
He isn't finding the same amount of value because his ultimate has been used very weirdly in the previous 2 team fights. And Zuka on the Malphite 008, it's a top gap.
Bit of a top gap. This is what the Malphite can do when he finds his mark.
All right.
Now we're looking at 6,000 gold.
Maybe OMG are gonna pull some Houdini shit, man.
The 2 dragons apiece, so it's a pure gold difference right now. Full item difference between the mid laners and AD carries. Magi Soul Steeder here for Scout. Of course, the Lord Dominic's regard for LP as they try to maybe make this one work. They're jumping straight in.
Okay. Abel's doing damage. Abel's doing damage. Huge Yonald. Huge Yonald. The Navori. The Navori.
Tarzan goes down this area as well. And like I just said, you can't count this team out just yet, Kitty.
What is LNG doing, man? They just got.
Bro, look at that Yonald, by the way.
Into their pockets that they won 2
Look at that Yonald, by the way.
But you are over-forcing, man. Getting stacked up against a Yone and Sejuani, even Fifi got on this Rakan doing his Rakan things. Why is LNG throwing?
I mean, you saw them do the Wombo. OMG took personal pain from that and said, well, we got our own Wombo. And they put it all into full effect there. They get themselves a mid tier 2. They're going to get themselves a bottom tier 2 as well. This is just
oh, shit.
5,000 gold.
Yo, DM me on...
this is how quickly these games... This is very
DM me on Discord and I'll give you the skin. I'll put this officially on my channel as well.
LNG just got opportunistic.
Please don't stack up LNG. You have the gap closer to run away from this, but Shanty landing the Q3 onto LP and the follow-up CC onto this area, not having the tails available for Hung just quite yet just means LP dying, the entire ship is sinking without Scout here as well. They have no damage now that they just focus down the ADC. But they don't need to be so greedy walking up
we
there.
might go to LCS Drake, guys.
It was 3 towers.
Bro, this guy is sleeping, dude. He's doing the fucking Yamato live reaction at fucking in the arena.
Crowd there. Not quite sure who they're cheering on for at the moment, but we come back in. Again, a Sejuani Aki having so much gold as well, just being able to kind of keep up the tanky front, but it's only 1,000 gold lead here for LNG. 2 dragons apiece. This game has come back to an equal setup, and it comes back to who
what the fuck am I reading from G-Maze and Kawhi Socrates?
It was LNG. They were finding the better.
Bro, LP is gonna go. Huh? What?
We come back in. Again, Sejuani Aki having so much gold as well, just being able to keep up
the fuck?
It's only 1,000 gold lead here for LNG. 2 dragons apiece. This game has come back to an equal setup, and it comes back to who can execute better. For the majority of this game, it was LNG. They were finding the better rotation. They were finding the longer combos onto Abel, but OMG have not given up hope yet. They want to send themselves into double elimination with a statement to say, look, we are not to be trifled with. We are not to be underestimated. They want a 3-0.
Now both teams are going to fight for this mid priority, but look at
that, man. Production value.
So if he's able to find that
production value, guys. Production ding.
And catch Abel off by surprise, that can be huge.
Right. Can LP carry, guys? Can LP carry, guys? That is the Q. What is the A? Well, that is the Q.
What
is the A?
Baron up in 30 seconds. Ocean up in 20, so...
Dom is having a mental breakdown.
Stream went down. Don't worry, all your loyal viewers. Nothing happened. You missed nothing. We wanted to give you a break. We wanted to make sure you guys were ready. You got a breather.
I'm not ready, Oshin.
You're not ready.
OMG. They can even chill out this Drake. It's no problem. This Drake don't matter.
Take a decision off this. They have to be ready. It looks like the dragon is
spicy tortillas with milk, please. Don't say things like this.
They can't rotate 5 people towards this dragon. They need people at this Baron, or OMG's just gonna sneak it.
Sneak it or not, dragon will be secured now in the next couple of seconds. LNG are very happy with taking that fight. Remember, the Zeri is still exceptionally fed. That last fight only worked because there was no
fucking spicy tortillas with milk, man.
Even then, it took a hell of a long time to kill off the Zeri. So,
bro, why are we having this fucking political showdown in the chat?
They're starting it. They're starting it. They will take it very quickly. No vision just yet. 8,000 HP there. Zika.
Alright, AK. Aki steals these, by the way. Aki steals these. I don't like LNG's decision making here, but they want to leverage strength. I think they want to fight before Xayah reaches 3 core. Some DPS here, some DPS. Slowly. When I say slow, I mean fucking slow. Malphite's taking some shit. This is a crazy bad Xayah ult. Alright, bot wave. Let's fish it.
And they can't do Baron just quite yet because double TPs are available for the side of LNG. However, Abel did use his ultimate, so if LNG is able to force...
Actually, Kawhi Socrates...
It can be something that can get them to that game.
What's your opinion, Exo, replacing Xerxes?
Yo. Again. Cream goes over the wall, but he has a soul to bound back to...
It's like we're watching a fucking hype game right now, man. I don't want to think about Xerxes or XL.
Coming in on the Cassante.
It's like asking for cake at a funeral. Come on, man. Malphite's ult, Xayah. Oh, they got the Wukong. But I don't know if that's the way. Are you ready with the flash, Abel? You need to flash the Malphite ult. Abel. Come on, Abel.
Secured by LNG. And now OMG. Can they take the fight after the fact? LP is untouched.
Fuck, man. I will not yield.
Keeping himself alive. He will fall after all is
LNG is playing it good, man. After all of the ults are being used from OMG, they ran out of gas. They're playing correctly. They're playing around these full melee comps.
Abel coming in, though, trying to make this one work. They're just standing on top of the blast cone, so there's no escape. 2 kills for Zika, Baron as well. It ends up being all in favor of
Malphite for late game? No, it's so good. It's so good that Malphite's holding ult. Really. It's like you do so much more. It's like why countries develop nuclear bombs, not to use them. Let's just swing their nuclear bomb cocks at the enemies. It's good to hold ult. Really good to hold ult.
Pushing in, still have Cream, still have Aki, but you've got to try and stall out for as long as possible. But LNG not willing to let this series go, not willing to just try and let it happen.
Okay.
The fate seal, but it's only onto the
they
clone.
only got the clone.
Finally,
alright, here they come. Here they come. Here's the gang. Here's the squad. Here's the squad. GG.
It was almost the last ditch effort, but LNG will play the game. And we are going to
who's this caster, by the way? This is Kitty. She was a caster for the OPL, I believe. She's experienced.
But this time
and she's not on every cast.
That game 4, but this time around,
damn.
I knew it. LNG reverse sweep time. Is it going to happen?
Holy fuck, guys.
We don't know. Plenty to be done, but they've taken the first step in the right direction. They will not be
have the series, guys.
Today, but LNG had to work bloody hard for it, that's to be sure. It was a tense moment or two, but once they were able to get that fight around the Baron, and I think the key thing was that the death timers were so staggered after the fact. It wasn't like they died, then the Baron was taken, then they were able to reset. It was just Baron, then kills, then they were able to push it in. So really, really good, recognizing from LNG that they could go for that win.
Yeah, I mean, the only mistake that we saw from LP was just walking up too far up without the cleanse available, but without giving those same opportunities over to OMG, sorry, where PP Gold was able to just set the tempo on so early on. We saw Hung, he did his job, although getting caught out that one time.
His name is Hung?
Shanty on this Cassante, it just
bro, every name is a penis joke in the LPL.
Find the same proactive plays.
Even the LPL is a penis joke.
Chokes and get that Dragon Soul into their hands, where I believe at the very
Hung?
end, LNG was sitting on 3 oceans.
Yeah, they had a lot of just passive regen there,
Hung.
and just able to kind of bring themselves
LP.
very healthy to kind of go
PP
for that
God.
once more. But I gotta give massive props, regardless of who actually gets the MVP. My MVP was LP. LP just grabbed everyone by the scruff and just said, "No, we're not losing. We're going to get this win, and I am forcing you to do this," kicking and screaming to the enemy nexus.
LNG woke the fuck up, by the way. The way they fight is much better. It's like when you're playing these full melee comps, you cannot, in the first initial engagement, you need to disengage. When the enemy team runs out of juice, they are completely useless. No Yon ult, no Zai ult, all of these ults, they are so ult reliant. And they really need to stay hitting. If you disengage and you don't pop the Malphite ult early, these comps run out of juice.
As you can see there were some moments for...
But story Jackie loves originally called Jackie Loves Cocks, but they forced him to
they were able
remove.
to kind of bring themselves into, some decent moments there. But LP just grabbing
Shut the
everybody,
fuck up, man.
sure that just fall through the fingers of LNG. And honestly, just, again, not even honestly, just factually,
That is fucked up.
keeps them alive.
That is so fucked up.
Towards that double elimination and
Honestly, it's my fault. I make these fucking inferences all the time.
LNG favored to a huge dunk.
Alright, let me see who gets juice. Choose outcome. 2-1. Holy shit. That is a point redistribution right there, man. That is crazy. That is nuts. Yeah, well, this stream is fucking lagging too now.
Coming to game number 4, the first time we might actually see the sides reversed, but we'll have to wait and see. We're going to send it to a quick break, and when we return, we'll have picks and bans for game number 4.
Yankees on the chase, heartbreak shot, branches away from it, the charge is wide, but he is the overall.
Nice axe, Lul.
He's looking for more, he's looking for more. He chases Chasey underneath the tower. It's 3. Can he make it 4?
Conqueror's balance. This was really base from Stixley, not gonna lie. But look at Double Lift, he's like, fuck man, I really need that filet mignon. I need that cannon.
Yeah, he's already on the end here.
Stixley!
Oh my god!
Stixley tries one, he flashes back, he's still alive! Closer tries to look for the punish, but Closer's get taken out! Golden Guard is now on the front, Double Lift is gone, Pearson is the only...
Oh yeah, I need to run ads, guys. Let me milk you for money.
Stixley has been taken out as well, but Licorice and Corey are still alive! This just might be it! Golden Guardians!
They've done it!
Carry on my wayward son.
小老虎直接尝试去开团，自己看着先鬼石板甲，但是可能要把自己给卖掉了。我的天呐，他在干什么？刘伟强也被打残。这一波方 plus 可能要做撤退。大特林第一波先去打前排的 Rookie 第一时间可能要被融化了。猴子先倒 ，Rookie 残血拉开。
Wow, Rookie almost smurfed us, by the way.
中击落 ，K 3个人在围他，没有被大叔给拍了一下 ，K 想跑，被拍回来，强行换，没能。
Where is this a highlight?
残血，林伟强一丝血往后拉扯，到林伟强的天下，林伟强看起来残杀，开始拉扯，被纳尔排除，维沃尔这波也立功，又到了残局，纳美精准的水炮，将最后一个球就抛起。